Hey everyone, you're here with the Michael Lewis Marketing Suite, and for this tutorial we'll be going over the basics of editing marketing materials. For this tutorial we're going to go ahead and use a flyer. We'll go ahead and select this one here, and we're just going to do it as a one-sided. Yes, we are okay with that. Now, as I had mentioned, we are going over the basics of editing marketing materials. So the template itself is not going to be altered. We're just going to edit everything where it is. So we're going to start with text, and you'll notice when I go to click on this text box that everything up here is going to change from the add text and image buttons as well as the front and back to text related functions and features. So from here I can decide what font I want. Font size, so I can go ahead and drop it down to 55, make it a little smaller, change it from white to red. I can make it bold, italic, and underlined, as well as all of the alignments, both left as it currently is, centered, right aligned, or justified. There's also line spacing and character spacing. So for character spacing, if you want this to fill out the entire flyer from left to right, and you don't want the font to be too large, you can just increase the character spacing, and it'll stretch it out. For line spacing, if we go down to the text here, you'll notice as I increase the line spacing, the spacing between the lines will increase. Now for editing the text itself, you can click on the text box and get the 4 dots, one for each corner, which means it's highlighted, and then hit the space bar and it'll bring up your text editor. Or you can double click on it and it'll take you to the same exact place. In here you can change out whatever you want it to say. And when you do, just make sure to commit your changes. And now it's a single family home. Now for images, even less options, so it's even simpler. You select the image that you want to go ahead and change the photo on, click upload. Once you're in the image editor, you can then click browse, select the photo that you want, and then click choose. When you do, it brings your photo in. I recommend this for every single photo that you upload. Make sure to crop, and you'll notice that my cursor goes from a cursor to a crosshair when it's over the photo. That is the cropping tool. So for cropping, you just click and drag, and it creates a box, and it has smaller boxes on each edge and corner. So you go ahead and stretch this out as much as possible to get as much of the photo in there as you want. And you'll notice that it has all this room to move around. That's because this photo that we're about to insert is a different shape than the photo slot that we're trying to place it in. So that covers it for the basics of editing, swapping out photos and changing text. If you have any further questions or you want a more advanced training, we have a video for that as well. But if you need to, feel free to call our customer care number, which is 310-606-2029.